Hello, welcome to your latest Scotland weather update from the Met Office. Bit of a mix when it comes to our weather this weekend. Some places will have some dry, sunny weather at times, but elsewhere, a bit of rain, bit of sleet, bit of snow. Through this evening, starting off with some clear skies for many places, so an early frost in quite a few places, but we're going to see increasing amounts of cloud pushing their way in overnight as some rain feeds through, and where that rain meets any modest higher ground, we are going to see a bit of snow, a few centimetres perhaps over modest higher ground, but nothing that should cause too many impacts. Like I said, there will be some clear skies around, and actually even though it is turning cloudier, a lot of the clouds are actually going to be quite high level clouds, so that shouldn't stop the temperatures dropping too much in a few places, particularly towards the north of Scotland. Here temperatures dropped to around -6 last night, and it could be similarly cold through this coming night, so a few degrees below freezing in prone spots. Elsewhere, many towns and cities holding up a degree or so above freezing, particularly where we get that cloud and that rain coming through. Otherwise, as we go through tomorrow, and a fair bit of wet weather across like the borders area and then pushing into eastern parts of Scotland as well. Outbreaks of rain, sleet and snow feeding in here. Further west, a greater chance of seeing something drier and brighter out towards the Outer Hebrides, even the Inner Hebrides and the far north of Scotland seeing some glimmers of sunshine. And later on, Shetland as well, seeing the cloud breaking, so some sunshine likely here. Generally a west-east split when it comes to both cloud amounts and also the rain, sleet and snow. Temperatures are going to be, well, a bit disappointing, a little bit below average for most places. A bit milder towards the west. There is milder air trying to come in and bashing against high pressure towards the east. And all the time, if you are under this cloud with the damp weather as well, it's not going to feel pleasant particularly at all. Little change as we go through the evening and overnight, sticking with the outbreaks of rain, sleet and snow coming in from the east. They will feed a little bit further inland perhaps, but still towards the west, a greater chance of staying dry with some clear skies. And it's a similar picture as we go into tomorrow. Again, west-east split to some extent, but it's worth bearing in mind there's going to be another front eventually coming in from the west, and so that could bring some outbreaks of rain to perhaps the Dumfries-Galway area, also the Inner Hebrides maybe as we go through the afternoon. So turning a bit damp, but that rain doesn't look especially heavy. And further east, it's also worth noting that the showery outbreaks, they don't look particularly heavy either. And so whilst there could be some winteriness as well, that shouldn't again cause too many impacts. Once again, towards the north-northwest of Scotland, greatest chance of seeing some sunshine here. Otherwise, there probably will be some breaks in the cloud, but a fairly cloudy story for many, and temperatures not too dissimilar to Saturday, a touch up for some places, a degree or so down for others. Now, as we go into next week, we end up with a bit of a battleground between systems trying to come in from the west and bashing against higher pressure towards the east of us. But nonetheless, I'm expecting a bit of a change in our weather. So make sure you stay up to date. Bye-bye.